as you can see here, there wouldn't be any issue, any concerns with identifying targets.
Hey everyone, so today we're going to take a closer look at the ATN X-Sight 4K. The model I have is a 3x14. I'm not going to get too deep into the technical specs here. I'll drop a link in the description, and that'll take you right to information on this. They actually have some great clips of the scope in action as well. So I know there was a comment in one of the last videos with an individual requesting to see some night vision shots with it. So that's going to be the purpose of today's video. So we'll take a quick overview of the scope or the sight itself, as well as what the night vision looks like. So this scope being digital, it's like a smart scope. It'll allow you to save different profiles within it. I believe it's up to five, potentially even more. But like I said, I will include a link in the description so you can explore those specs a little more if you want to. But essentially it does come with the Picatinny mount, so you can mount that infrared right onto the scope if you want. That's a great option for the rifles. I know some of the AR platforms, you'll have it on the rail, and if I had that option, if I mounted this scope, or when I mount the scope on an AR, I would probably put it right on the fore end, because it's a little easier to get to make the adjustments. So you do have the adjustment here to adjust the the focus on off over here. Here are the keys for the scope. You have a quick record button here, and then this will help scroll through the menu. Right here is what you would see it when you're actually looking through. So you have a lot of different options there. You have the direction you're facing, the canter of the gun, and a few more. So it's pretty nice. And it's Bluetooth capable and can stream video to your phone. So we'll show you what that looks like right now. Alright, so now we are connected to the scope. So you can actually go through, make any adjustments you need to in here. So I don't think it's having a hard time focusing, but essentially whether you have night vision mode on or off, the scope does have a microphone, so you can it will pick up sound, and we'll get into the quality of that sound later on in the video, because I'll be using that for just pure audio when we're outside, taking a look at what night vision, how well the night vision works. But screen brightness, language, sleep mode, all of that. If we go back, so you also have the ability to make some environment adjustments. So if you know the wind speed, wind direction, the scope will, like I said, it's a smart scope, so it'll make all those adjustments to your for the profiles that you have outlined there. It has the ability to, I don't know if we can get in there now. So here's the profiles. So I do have a couple different ones in there set up for right now. So and it shows those distance, and I apologize if the zoom's not working well, but those distances that you see in the parentheses are the essentially the zeros. So where those are zeroed. They have rangefinders for these that you can attach, and they connect via Bluetooth as well. So you don't even have to, as soon as you hit the button to range whatever target you have in your sights, we'll make the adjustment for you. So you can pick different reticles, different colors. I don't want to mess with that because I like what we have, but you can also see the viewfinders and all the goodies. Let's go take a look at the night vision.
Alright, so we're outside now. This is the night vision on the scope is on, so it's on. That's one click, that's low. Trailer's about 70 yards away. Let's look a little further. Here's medium. High. Infrared. Zoom in a little bit. So as you can see here, there wouldn't be any issue, any concerns with identifying targets.
Alright, so we're outside again just to show somebody that may not understand the infrared. So that's not something that the human eye will pick up. So for example, I know we were looking through the scope. I'm looking at the trailer right now. I may be able to, actually you're not going to be able to pick it out. Infrared light shining at it. So we mentioned, there it is. That's what it looks like. But you can see in this way, not picking anything up. You're not going to be able to see it with your eye. So there's no trickery or flashlight work for that that scope. That's just made to pick up that bandwidth of light. So to wrap up, I think the video from the scope itself, you can see there's a nice picture through it, especially at nighttime. The IR light that it came with, so the infrared light that it came with, does a job just fine for anything I would use it for. I guess maybe if you're out west shooting, further distances at night, you may want something a little more powerful. But out of my back door, like I said, I only have probably around 110 yards of opening before you get into the woods. So definitely, based on what I'm seeing, definitely carry further than that. So you could probably see from the initial shot before we had anything out there, it was pitch dark out. So there's no moonlight or anything today. Obviously, given the time of season it is, if you had a half moon or 3/4 moon, especially a full moon, you probably wouldn't even need the IR light. And I know some states, depending on what the regulations are, they consider that artificial, so you can't use it after dark anyway. But in those instances, I think all you'd have to look for is a clear night with a half moon or more, and you'd be fine. The scope gathers light very well. Feature-wise, it's packed with features. I'm not even going to begin to get into them because I can't do it any justice. So like I mentioned earlier, I'll drop the link in the description. So please feel free to leave a comment, tell me what you think about it, and don't forget to subscribe. And thanks for watching.